What the devil? That hell was practically inescapable.
Sorry, Satan. Your demon imposter was no match for the true power of friendship and cooperation.
Plus, I ripped out his kidneys.
Well, this does put me into a bit of a pickle. Management will have my head over this.
Management?
Who could possibly be more horrible and universally reviled than Satan?
Oh.
So, you finally figured it out.
Sure took you long enough.
I take it you already know my bosses.
Know us? These fools have been essential to our plans!
But how did you
But
get...
you can't
and
beat
when did
Satan.
you...
And how
what have
long
you got against us?
And what did we do?
Please, one question at a time.
How did you guys go from minor annoyances to become rulers of hell?
You still don't get it?
Hate is the real power!
We thought nothing could be worse than former child stars.
But that was before we beat Brady culture to death and realized we were destined for much greater evil.
It just felt so right!
So we began to commit greater atrocities on the world.
Reality television.
Politics!
The intelligent design movement.
A civil war.
Each step made us more hated and more powerful.
What did we ever do to you?
You only ruined our birthday.
It was 1 year ago today.
You thwarted my journey to evil pop stardom!
And you gave me severe diarrhea.
And these glasses aren't cheap.
And worst of all, the mariachis never came to sing for us.
Wow, who knew the princes of hell would be such whiny little babies?
So you meant to get Santa possessed by a demon.
No, that was a clerical error.
We thought some corporate efficiency would help Satan get his act together.
But it seems he'll always be antiquated and useless.
You know I'm standing right here.
We did mean to kill that elf, though.
What makes you guys think you'll be better at running hell than Satan is?
The old ways are dying. It's time to bring evil into the 21st century.
Our subcontracting and outsourcing of soul capture and processing has increased our efficiency tenfold.
But we still have to convince the shareholders to believe in hell as a relevant player in the afterlife.
Current marketplace realities and underlying economic considerations mean we have to downsize.
Satan, we kept you on staff for sentimental reasons, but your performance continues to disappoint.
But if you'll give me another chance...
Clean out your desk and don't come back! That was fun!
We've heard quite enough, thank you.
Very well. Now that you've helped us depose Satan, there's nothing stopping us from continuing our agenda for domination of the infernal realms!
Thanks, Sam and Max.
We couldn't have done it without you!
First action item, seducing a human woman and conceiving the new hell spawn.
I'm all over it!
Second, tempting humanity to repeat the original sin.
I've got it covered.
And finally, winning a new modern soul over to hell. Because of the technical skill required, I'll be handling that one, obviously. Thanks for all your help, Sam and Max.
Wow, I think unwittingly bringing about the apocalypse is a first for us, little buddy.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I completely zoned out there. Did they say anything important?
Never mind. Hi, Brady.
Yes.
So not only did the Poppers beat you in the ratings, they beat you to death. Wow, you just gotta laugh. I said laugh. Later, Brady.
So then I says to Gunther, I says, Gunther! Yes?
Why didn't you tell us the paupers were your bosses?
I thought it was obvious. You actually think someone could be as mean and despicable as that by accident? You are so slow!
You've got to help us get Satan back in charge.
Why would I do that? With that fossil out of the way, I'm next in line for the promotion at the next shareholders meeting. Wish me luck!
Did you see where Satan went?
Where all the has-beens go, I imagine.
Such disrespect for the Prince of Darkness!
Prince of Darkness is more like it.
Call the paupers back here.
They are away on a very important meeting right now. If you want to talk to them, you have to find them for yourselves.
See you later, Jorgen.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, then I says...
Hey, pals, come on in! We're throwing one hell of a bachelor party for Lincoln in here!
Party? I haven't been paying you to party. I spent 40 years tracking down the man who trashed my store, hiring the best private investigators. It's time you tell me where he is. Tell me where he is!
Well, there he is!
Bosco?
Mama?
You mean you never thought to mention that your suspect was my son?
I thought it was obvious.
You're the one who's been after me all this time?
It was all just a simple misunderstanding.
Yeah, that is pretty daffy.
A lifetime of persecution. All just a simple misunderstanding.
Hope you're not mad, baby.
We all go a little mad sometimes, Mother. Run along to the bunker, and I'll be in later with your dinner.
I'm a ghost, baby. I don't eat dinner.
Just do it!
Bye, Sam and Max.
Well, now that case is wrapped up, I'm off to the party. You coming, Bosco?
Party? Oh, hell yeah!
Well, we rescued Bosco from hell, just as crazy as when we left him.
Maybe even crazier.
Hiya, Satan.
How's it hanging, old Scratch?
The financial situation is quite dire, I'm afraid. I did wash your windshield for you.
Oh, I must have left my change in my other suit. Max?
I'm naked.
Yes. Well,
We hope you're not still angry at us for getting you fired and everything.
angry. You destroyed my entire life and unleashed an unspeakable evil on the earth, all out of carelessness and a desire for personal gain. I invented that. I couldn't be more proud.
How's the hunt for a new job going?
A few nibbles, but nothing promising. I'm expecting a call from Rupert Murdoch next week.
You going for a new job?
I still have to update my resume. It's been millennia.
Make sure you include detail-oriented.
We never expected that getting you fired would leave you with nothing.
Yeah, after all these years, you should at least have a retirement fund.
No, my golden parachute was just this cardboard box of all my possessions, I'm afraid. I feel somewhat foolish, considering the billions of insurance salesmen and investment bankers I've met over the centuries.
Can we get you a blanket or something?
Might I trouble you to crash on your couch? It's just me in the box.
We want to help you to help yourself.
Any suggestions on how to stop the poppers?
Oh, so we're stopping them now, are we? I just assumed, since you spent so much time helping them...
Geez, Satan, we said we were sorry.
Or at least thought it real hard.
Oh, very well. I began to lose power when people stopped taking me seriously. Too many comical football mascots and cartoon depictions on deviled ham. If you can ruin their plans, make them appear ineffectual, I'll be able to stage a corporate takeover.
The paupers are stealing all of your material.
Yes, and from my glory days at that. If they're successful with this first round, they'll be unstoppable.
Whizzer made me do it, just doesn't have the same ring.
Stay strong, Satan.
You'll make it through this. You're a survivor.
Can we borrow some of your stuff, Satan?
Well, I suppose so. I was hoping to sell it on eBay, but I've received no bids.
You know, your screen name, Father of Lies 666, might have something to do with that.
Let's see here.
One super long barbed paperclip chain. And the paupers said you weren't being productive. Snack-sized bag of pork rinds. Great taste from the Great Deceiver.
And one grocery list written on company letterhead.
I know you're the source of all evil, but wasting office supplies for personal use, that's just wrong.
It's Satan's grocery list. Cantaloupe, melons, chicken breasts, oregano, vanilla, and soda. I just might have to eat these myself. Proof that Satan's got idle hands. Not now. No way, I'm not sharing these with anyone. Max, distract Mr. Bliss for me.
I seem to be completely naked.
Oh dear!
Hope I don't have to bend over provocatively to...
That's enough, Max. The DeSoto seems different somehow. I think I'll just walk for now.
We use only the freshest ingredients in our Pauper's Own Forbidden Fruit of Knowledge cider. One sip, and for the first time, you know the difference between good and evil.
I don't know. I've heard some bad things.
Our competitors are just afraid that if you start selling this, you'll become too successful. I don't need to tell you the advantages of an exclusive beverage distribution deal, seeing as how you're such a savvy businesswoman.
The decor is ingenious. No matter how many times I come in, I just have to look at these things again. Must look at decor. Wizards really captured the heart and mind of Stinky. Does anyone ever eat this pie? Give it up, Wizard.
She don't want what you're selling.
Mind your own business. Stinky is beautiful and intelligent enough to make her own decisions.
What's up, Stinky?
Oh, good. It's Virgil and Ulysses.
Actually, it's...
Maybe you two can give me some advice. Mr. Wizard's offer sounds very tempting.
Now, it all comes down to your per-bottle cut. Don't accept anything less than 10% for the first year with quarterly renegotiations.
Done.
Shut up, Max.
I'm still not sure.
Welcome back from hell, Stinky.
Oh, I'm back from hell, am I? And here I was, thinking that she was still here, acting like she owns the place. Must have just been my imagination.
You're alive and back from hell making awful food again. What's the problem?
She's the problem!
Of course, I don't have to explain the benefits of exclusive distribution channels to someone with your experience.
Look at him, sucking up to her when he should be sucking up to me!
Making the moves on an attractive woman instead of a grizzled old man. Weird!
Go ahead and laugh while she scuttles my life's work.
What is it with you and Girl Stinky anyway? Is she really your granddaughter?
More or less. She was my protege, my most promising student. I taught her everything I know about the culinary dark arts. And this is how she thanks me! The hubris!
Really bad things will happen if you take that deal with Whizzer.
Don't tell me. Apparently she's the one in charge here.
She doesn't appreciate our advice for some reason.
She never did have my business sense. One slick sales pitch and she folds like an origami crane.
Come on, Stinky. You've got to get over your grudge and convince her not to take that deal.
She won't listen to anyone until... I know what'll do it. Find her baby book and bring it to me. Remind her where she came from. That'll knock her down a peg or two.
I don't know. Girl Stinky's been doing a pretty good job of making the restaurant almost as awful as you used to.
Yeah, and she does great things with trichinosis.
So she's tricked you onto her side too. If everybody could see her for what she really is, then things would be different.
Stay strong, Stinky. I don't think anyone wants to hear about Stinky's early years. Hey, Grandpa Stinky, we found Stinky's baby book.
Good. Quick, read page 33.
Well, I'm going to take the things with a cover on it. Don't think put it in here.
Out loud, you cretin!
Oh, let's see. Fish sticks, tar, coffee ice cream. What kind of baby book is this anyway?
It's a cookbook!
The name of the recipe! Read the name!
The Cake of the Damned.
Huh?
What?
That'll teach her.
Well, maybe you, good sir, would like to hear more about the delicious forbidden fruit of knowledge cider.
Oh no. What have I done?
Stinky's the last person I would have figured was secretly a cake. What's going on here, Stinky?
Hello, my friends. Stay a while and listen.
What turned you friendly so quickly?
I've made a terrible mistake. You've got to help me get her back.
You old coot. You tricked us into making Girl Stinky disappear.
She didn't disappear. She's still there. When you read her true name, you revealed her true form.
Her true form? Is she a demon or something?
In a sense, I suppose. She's the most diabolical recipe ever created. The Cake of the Damned.
Did we hear you right? Girl Stinky is a cake?
Aye, to start. I'd been experimenting with evil food for decades.
You fiend!
It was for the good of mankind. Humanity is weak and pathetic, always complaining about food poisoning and severe gastrointestinal disorder. But only the strongest could survive my dishes. I'd create a master race. And the most vile, combining an entree, sides, and dessert all into one bowl.
No, never.
The Cake of the Damned.
How did you reveal Stinky's true form?
I told you, she was always a Cake of the Damned. When you read her true name, you revealed her true form.
Whatever you do, Grandpa Stinky, don't let Whizzer tempt you into making that deal.
Don't listen to them. They're just jealous of your experience and wise life choices.
Aye, well, he does have a point there.
You really think a guy dressed like that knows about wise life choices?
You're right, of course. Look at me. As weak an old fool as I've ever been. The girl always was better at keeping her head about her, much as I hate to admit it.
How do we undo your evil spell and get Girl Stinky back to normal?
You've got to do what I did that fateful night. The cake of the dam was only the first step. I knew that to take the dish from just evil to purely diabolical, it would need more. An appetizer! So I added spare ribs.
Blasphemy!
The next thing I knew, she appeared. The rib is the key.
Serve us up an order of short ribs, Stinky.
Bah, if I could find any, I would have already done it myself. With this barbecue convention going on, good luck finding anybody in the city with spare ribs.
Stay strong, Stinky.
Don't leave me alone with him.
Get lost, Whizzer. Stinky ain't buying.
Stop interfering with my plans to bring hell on Earth!
Stinky's the last person I would have figured was secretly a cake.